I kind of think it's a bit of a double-edged sword, the personal brand piece, because I think that female founders are expected to build in public more. And you do see some of the, I guess, like famous entrepreneurs in this space, like the Grace Beverleys, they are building in public, but they also do fit a certain like look and style. And I think that that's something that we've like thought about a lot, which is, are we just, are we doing this because it's what we see and therefore what we think we need to do, and what we need to do to actually show progress to people like investors who might otherwise not take it as seriously. So it's like, these are the thoughts that we're having about it. But I do think that fundamentally we're driven by the data, and the data has shown that building our personal brands does help build the business as well, whether that's B2B inbounds from LinkedIn, which is where a lot of the buyer does live and does exist, or whether that's candidates who are frustrated and getting really upset on LinkedIn, seeing things that just aren't for them, and they see one of our posts and it's a bit of a breath of fresh air, or whether that's press picking up on our LinkedIn profiles and then putting a story in the Times about us off the back of that, which again reaches an entirely new audience. And so for us, the data shows that it has been good, and that is the reason why we're doing it. But yeah, there's definitely something in, it's like grappling with that and then being like, am I just fitting into the stereotype of like young female founder building out loud again? And like, why should I have to do that to be taken seriously?
I actually disagree.
Okay.
Agree to disagree, but
I love wiser older sister.
I love making content. Like, it brings me joy. I really enjoy it. Whereas I know for Lydia, I've had to sometimes force her to write LinkedIn posts. And
where's your LinkedIn post? She's supposed to put it out this morning.
Yeah, I just love content. And I like mandate the team as well for everyone to do a weekly LinkedIn post. And there's some amazing brands out there that do a similar thing. And I know like run internal competitions around, and you can actually win a prize if you do the best post with the best reach. And I do think there's just a massive rise in employee generated content as being the best free marketing you can get. So I'm so for it. I also think it's just, and I say this to the team, it's so fantastic for your career. For our social media interns, for example, whether they spend their career at Ivy or whether they leave after their internship, building a personal brand is only going to do good things for their career, because we're living and we're entering a world where it's so hard to get a job. There's so many candidates out there outside of doing it for vanity or doing it for Ivy. If I ever need a job in the future, I know that I have built in the last 10 months an unbelievable network on LinkedIn that I could find work, great work in a week.
Yeah.
And it kind of can be as fundamental as that. And you don't need to be a founder to build a personal brand. You should build one anyway. And in the world of AI, anyone can be a thought leader. Like a great example is Lara on our team, who is 22. She's just come out of Durham.
Wow.
And she, with a bit of a push from me, has started posting content around GEO, so ranking in LLMs and your brand being discoverable there. And she is now a thought leader in the space. Wow. And she's being approached. She was just in Sifted giving her opinion on it. Wow. And all it takes is the confidence to say, actually, I think I want to build a bit of a personal brand here. I'm just going to start posting content. And I think having the confidence to do that is probably a big hurdle that a lot of people face.
Yeah.
But a little phrase I've seen going about on the social media is like, life begins at the edge of embarrassment.
Yeah.
Like, if something is embarrassing and you feel embarrassed by it, it's probably pushing you in a good direction.
It's actually, embarrassment is the cost of entry.
Yes, that's it. That's it.